Heard about the High School Robotics Club. But what is it, and what does it have to offer? The Fielding Robotics Club was set up in April 2012 and has already represented the school on a national scale. So, what is the Fielding Robotics Club?
Well, it's an opportunity for pupils to get involved in every aspect of designing, building, programming and making a robot.
So we're almost ready to test it. It's a nice feeling when you finally get thinking, can we please turn it on and see if it's going to work? Well, that's a big improvement, isn't it? So this particular robot has specialised wheels on it, so it allows it to track sideways, so you can drive it sideways as well as forwards and backwards.
Okay, so we started the Robotics Club up originally for children who felt that they weren't getting stretched enough in classes, because there's a lot of youngsters out there who are great in their subjects but don't really get recognised for their ability to be great engineers or fun on computers or just being able to see something and make it happen. And so we entered the Robotics Club and we wanted to create it as an enhancement program for any pupil who wants to stretch themselves in something completely new.
Supreme Dalek, something is caught in the time corridor.
Hi, I'm Neve Conlon and I'm the lead controller. So basically the role of the lead controller is to take responsibility for absolutely everything, as in batteries charged, programs are written, a design diary is filled in, the robot is actually built on time, you know, sort of thing. A part of being the main controller is that you actually drive the robot. That's part of sort of like your reward for being so serious and uptight about everything. But at the same time you can choose to be the coach, where you stand actually in the arena with your driver and you tell them, okay, go pick up that ball now, go pick up that sack now, block that robot, sort of thing. So that's what the controller does.
It appears to be a time ship. It is coming here.
I'm the head of design here at Robotics High School for the Robotics Club, and I teach other designers how to use a program of AutoCAD and Autodesk Inventor.
This is like a very small program. NASA uses it.
That one moves up and down. Why does that move down? Why is that not running? AutoCAD is a modelling program, or we use a brand of AutoCAD called Autodesk Inventor, and it allows you to design pictures, things such as these, in a 3D environment, and allows you to edit that and put it on display for other interested parties to use, basically.
2 life forms have exited the TARDIS.
I am the lead builder, but I help instruct our junior kids that are new to this sort of thing to make the best robot of their ability. Well, this robot that wasn't built by me, which was actually built by one of our junior teams.
The wheels turn in the same direction.
Yeah.
Turn, then these wheels, both of these wheels need to turn. Because if it starts to turn like that, you can actually see that even if I turn the wheel like that...
I'll be experimenting with other concepts like lifting systems or chassis, or just generally anything that takes my fancy, like gearboxes.
It is the TARDIS. The Doctor is here.
So the role of the lead programmer is to program the main competition robot, and also to teach all the younger programmers to program. Programming involves writing all the code for the robot, so telling it where to move and how to react to input from the joystick. And a lot of that also involves communicating with the driver, so you want to know where they want to be pushing buttons to make the robot do what. what you usually do is you pretty much talk with other programmers. You get a lot of ideas off other people. It's quite a community-based thing.
You must discover his plans and stop him.
If you need a challenge, build a robot. This is Raven Mansell from the Fielding High School Filmmakers Club.
Bye!
People often have a preconceived notion that our team creates, moulds and controls a robot, whereas the robot creates, moulds and controls us. Robots have a means of showing us that through its assembly and construction, we were forming something greater than the sum of its parts. Precise, intricate and often seemingly unrelated parts it silently indraws. At times they are meaningless, lifeless and small. On their own, these pieces are useless, and yet when combined, they produce something incredible. What's happening alongside this construction is incredible. A parallel plane that mirrors every step taken and every lesson learned. Whilst the robot cannot think or talk or do anything of its own accord, it can teach us something. The door to a good robot is nothing without the team that controls it, but doors can open from both sides. As we have ventured further into the world of robotics, our teamwork has slowly but surely become a force to be reckoned with. After all, what is the purpose of an exceptional robot with no team to guide it? We have learned through Vex Robotics that we are the pieces, we are the robot, and we are greater than the sum of our parts. We differ from each other in almost every way, and yet robotics has managed to transform us into a team that truly works. A team that continues to work to break the preconceived notion of who and what creates, moulds, and controls a robot.